Coming up on Your Health, as many of us are focused on what the future holds, one group is focusing on the past and the role it should play in their children's education.
We have real ways of living that are old. Some of them are very old, and they're good. They work just fine.
Surviving in the next millennium, why one New Hampshire community says newer and bigger aren't always better. Perhaps as we prepare to enter a new millennium, holding on to part of our past somehow feels more important than ever before. That feeling rings true for the people of Alexandria, New Hampshire, a small, picturesque town where fierce community pride won out over a move to shut down an old village school. CNN's parenting correspondent Pat Etheridge has that story.
Autumn in all its golden glory in the mountains of New Hampshire. Tucked securely in the valley is the tiny town of Alexandria, like another place in time.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
It comes complete with a historic one-room schoolhouse.
One nation, under God.
The Alexandria Village School,
Liberty and justice for all.
is now in session, just as it has been for the last century and a half.
No, you were right, but put that S sound on the end.
It's Melanie O'Brien's first
S sound on
teaching
the end
job,
of the word.
and she takes it seriously.
Excellent. This is a school that, if you think about it, how many people went to this school over the years? How long has this school been standing here? How many different children of different generations played out on that playground at recess?
How's that? Just break it up, throw it on the ground.
Leo Correa moved his family here for a simpler way of life.
Have a good day, buddy.
And the chance to send his children to the Alexandria Village School.
We don't have any stores, we don't have any gas stations, there's no post office. You have to go to another town for that, but the one-room schoolhouse we do have.
Started with the backstroke, followed by the crawl.
There are just 3 grades, kindergarten, first and second, and so few students
The most important thing to do is use your common sense.
that late last year the district school board decided to shut the school down, a decision based on the bottom line.
I voted to close it because I couldn't justify keeping a school open for what we thought would be 7 or 8 children.
But in a tight-knit town of 1,200 where just about everyone has some connection to the village school, that decision was nothing short of heresy.
How could they do this?
Yeah, a lot of anger, a lot of, yeah.
Why?
Arrogance on their part. The value of it is much greater than the cost in dollars.
Yeah.
I think it not only did it anger us, but I think it inspired us to do something. We weren't going to take it.
And so they went to work. There were meetings in the old town hall.
A lot of people were here.
It was packed.
It was packed. Every chair was full. The parents, the grandparents, it didn't matter who you talked to, whether they had children of that school age or not. They wanted to do everything possible to keep the school open.
When we return, the conclusion to the story.
It's a national treasure and should be kept. It's part of our past, and it should be part of our future.
The community of Alexandria fights to give its children a timeless lesson.
Monday on CNN in Time. She went from life in suburbia to living on the streets. Now she's home again, and her doors are open to others.
It's the mother in me.
How one woman is giving those in need a new start. Plus, mounting debts, withering crops, and unpredictable weather.
If you're going to farm, you got to do whatever it takes to stay in business.
A year of uncertainty in the struggle to salvage a vanishing way of life. CNN in Time on CNN.
We return now to the New Hampshire community trying to hold on to a fading piece of Americana, its one-room schoolhouse. CNN's Pat Etheridge continues her story.
Local musician Lorraine Jones was moved to write a song.
The seasons come and our seasons go. We live life deep, take it slow. And in our hearts we cherish the old ways. Cider and apples in the fall, summertime and George start in the hall. The smell of wood smoke says winter's on its way.
And old-timer Bob Ramsey made the rounds in his 1939 Buick, keeping the history of the school alive.
When I went over here, we used to have to walk. It's just a little over a mile. It's a national treasure, and it should be kept. It's part of our past, and it should be part of our future.
The people of Alexandria persevered. The school board got the message. The village school got a 2-year reprieve.
Even when I voted to close it, I didn't want to close it. Wanted to be able to keep it open, and I'm really happy that we were able to do that.
The school is safe for now.
So make yourself a dot to start from.
But this symbol of community pride still struggles to survive.
At the turn of the last century, one-room schools were prevalent. Historical records show there were more than 200,000 in the United States. Today, fewer than 500 remain.
Enrollment at the Alexandria Village School must remain stable. There are 13 this year, or grow. Otherwise, these students and those who follow will ride an hour on the bus to a bigger school, a town away, miles from home.
That the big schools, I can't say that they don't do it, but they kind of get lost in the system as a number. Over here, they're not a number, it's a name.
For a town without even a restaurant, the nearest drugstore is 10 miles away. Supplies and educational standards at the 150-year-old one-room school are up to date.
The school means a lot to the people.
75-year-old Bob Ramsey stands by the good basic education he and his children received.
I did just as well as some of the guys that went to the big fancy schools. So the idea that you're not going to get a good education in one of these old schoolhouses is just as not so.
Kathleen Sharp's son was the 4th generation in her family to go there.
Importantly, I think of him closing a millennium, going to the same school that one of his relatives started a millennium, taking away the same things, good moral character, good moral courage, and that's real important to our family.
Oh my gosh, what if I did that?
As the children grow older, people say those who attend the village school are always easy to spot. They're the ones who help each other.
We're all friends in our class. Everyone's a friend together. Someday I'll wish upon a star.
And this year, these youngsters take with them the lessons of a lifetime.
We have real ways of living that are old. Some of them are very old, and they're good. They work just fine. And there isn't any reason why you can't launch into a new millennium and save things that are important. People out here are proud and strong. We take care of our own, get along. Fences make our neighbors, that's what we say. We live up here and you're not alone. We all work together. By the grace of God, we live in Alexandria. Just by the grace of God, we live in Alexandria.
Pat Etheridge, CNN, Your Health.
That's all we have time for today. If you'd like more information about any of today's stories, just click on our website at cnn.com/health. Our website is now produced in conjunction with WebMD. Well, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week. From everyone on the entire CNN Health team, I'm Dr. Steve Salvatore.